they are like playing some 360 Instagame variation and not know about it.
Bereit machen zum Kampf.
But we load into the map and yeah.
Runde beginnt in 3, 2, 1.
Loser
kämpft.
bracket final, lower bracket final of the Quake Unity Tournament Pro is starting now. Cypher. Oh, huge rotation from ZenAku. Catching out Cypher while picking up the railgun. Dealing some nice damage if you ask me. And then Cypher has not much to work with. Then the railgun. Using the speed. Action. ZenAku is keeping the pace high right from the start. He just wants to make sure that Cypher is feeling him breathing down his neck. Oh, but Cypher is raining down some rails ZenAku's neck now. And he's delaying his item even further because then ZenAku can't really push him in. But beautiful rail from ZenAku. Evens out the playing field a little bit more. Cypher on the high ground at LG. Will push in, but he's getting railed left, right, and center at the moment. Orb has been thrown out to fake, so it's not available for the heavy fight anymore, but ZenAku lands a perfect rail. Nice crosshair placement and then a little adjustment flick there by the Australian. And now all the delay Cypher put on the item goes down the drain. ZenAku is able to slap it onto his chest. Oh, 60 damage is not too bad. But it was before the pickup, and now Cypher uses the or perfect use of getting onto the item. And ZenAku tries to deny it. And in the end he makes it. That was closer than it needed to be though. ZenAku takes the lead and another hundo. Will he make it out alive though? Cypher's lightning gun is not missing a cell right now. And ZenAku, despite having all the items, Cypher's aggression was just not matched by the Australian. And now Cypher, with the last of the lightning gun, he has to fire. He gets the frag. Important rail for ZenAku. Gives him some freedom to roam the map. Oh, but make that 3 in a row. ZenAku is playing hit and run. And despite picking up the orb, ZenAku is gonna frag him here once more as he just hits 4 for 4. And he's not stopping. 6 for 6. ZenAku is on a tear right now. Huge damage from ZenAku. Using the high ground there to deploy the PK safely and then force Cypher to do a decision he doesn't want to make. And in the end, this is resulting in ZenAku getting the free damage out. Oh, but the huge retaliation rocket there will mean that ZenAku can't force another frag off the spawn. Fortunately, he knows the timing. And ZenAku is playing the control game just on such a high level right now. He is able to control all the items, time them, deal damage when Cypher picks them up, or even secure them for themselves. For himself. Good play again there on the heavy, and now he's waiting for Cypher to pick up that mega. This time the Pika was used early, but the rocket damage is huge, so Cypher needs to use the orb to pick up the item at all, and he can be happy that he got out alive. orb use from Cypher, bringing him in the right in the proximity of the heavy, but ZenAku has been doing so much damage with the Pika projectiles that not even the charge of itself, that despite landing damage and doing stuff, Cypher always, it feels like he's always missing out on something. ZenAku has just the items on lockdown, the damage seems to be never enough from Cypher, which has been kind of untypical because he has been playing very well in terms of aiming up until this series. And there we go, ZenAku again with the huge shots, diminishing the stack of Cypher and even getting the frag just because Cypher runs past ZenAku's rail, and this rocket just missed by an inch. Another rail hit. Make that a thousand rail in a row. And these directs as well, what can you even do if you get 190 damage left, right and center all the time? It's 6 frags, and ZenAku not looking like he's gonna stop. Cypher seems to be completely out of his flow, like missing that rocket jump too. This game is not going as he planned it at all. Wow. That rail just pushed him down the abyss too, and despite not having any rights to pick up the item, he gets it, and Cypher has another of ZenAku's hazard of rails. Here we go. Up number 1 goes to the Australian. There we go, map number 2. ZenAku on Nyx against Cypher on Solak. Awoken will be the arena of choice. Will it be a fateful arena for Cypher? Or will he be able to take it to map number 3? This very okay.
Bereit machen zum Kampf.
Okay, let's go.
Runde beginnt in 3,
Some of you
2,
say
1,
ZenAku, some of you
kämpft.
say Cypher. We will see it anytime soon. And the small light Nyx makes her way over to the rocket launcher. Gives away both major items. But well, who needs major items if you just hit rails, right? Cypher now is bullying his way onto it, and it's a trade actually. Both players lose their lives in that fight, but ZenAku has the great fortune of spawning right on the railgun, which also means the heavy in this case, and his trusty railgun is in his hand. Cypher seems insanely happy about it. Or just wants to know where his opponent is gonna go so that he can safely not run into him. And ZenAku is denying resources in terms of the light armor on T-Con. Cypher has nothing to cover up his health. And ZenAku is stuck like a heavy champ right now. He will run into Cypher's trap, and Cypher knocks him out of bounds immediately. And this is how it goes. Like, you can have 300 or 400 sec. Nobody cares. If there is a swamp, it will kill you immediately. ZenAku continues his reign of terror from the railgun, though. And in combination with rocket launcher, he makes up for tying this game. Cypher's lightning gun has been a thing and will always be a thing, and in this case, it's been ZenAku's death thing. Wow. Beautiful frag again. And he even gets both major items too, and now Cypher finds the poor Nix again, and Ghost Rogue is being used. ZenAku deals some nice defensive damage, but ZenAku is also still railable, and there's so much time until the item comes, but he can pick it up just so and prolong his death for another few seconds. Cypher needed to make it over to one of these items, but he couldn't, and it ended up costing him his life. Cypher collecting some weapons. ZenAku does so too. They just fired some warning shots as they saw each other in the middle. And here we go. Some damage is exchanged, and the wall jump is being used to project the map without getting hit by rockets. Nice damage avoidance by the rocket. The Ghost Walk here. And Cypher has great routing, forcing ZenAku to make a decision. ZenAku decides the wrong way, and Cypher gets out of it. ZenAku uses a little bit of time between the battles to pick himself up a railgun, so he can actually fire back again on longer ranges, and then picks up the heavy, pushes in, gets hit by the spit. But is there even health at all? There is a bit, but Cypher just took it earlier. Now Cypher, with that beautiful spit, takes back control completely. Wow, nice shot again from the Belarusian bruiser. As he just increases the frag lead even more. And the shot, on the dropping ZenAku, just a matter of shape. And he does it. Just a formality, basically. Yeah, Cypher, despite a kind of rocky start, he found a way to make ZenAku's life that much harder. Yeah, but again, rails, right? If you don't miss them, there's not much that can go wrong. Oh, but then there is the nail gun too, and a beautiful trap from the Australian.
5 Minuten.
And what looked like a very comfortable game from Cypher's perspective turned up on its head just like that. ZenAku is on fire. And despite getting hit by a huge rocket, he still continues to try and bully Cypher a bit. And there we go, 200 lightning gun damage just like that. Fortunately, Cypher will be able to pick up the Mega, especially after that missed rail. And now it's 90 stack for ZenAku and less than 90 for Cypher. Will Cypher drop? Yes, he will. And ZenAku can't find the shot. Cypher will find the shot through the murder hole, though. Pixel perfect. ZenAku did try to expose himself as little as possible, but Cypher still hits it. ZenAku is being the predator here, but cypher again shows how good he is at turning these relationships around, and all of a sudden the hunter becomes the hunted, and just like that the game seems to stabilize again from Cypher's point of view. ZenAku's rail must feel so annoying for Cypher in this matchup. That guy is just hitting you left, right and center, and you can't really return it because he's not really exposing himself. But that direct rocket definitely will help, and Cypher hits another rail. ZenAku shows himself, railgun, ghost walk, boom. And that's it. That's how he earns himself the heavy armor. Despite landing an almost incredibly important blood trail, Cypher still falls. ZenAku though is not healthy enough to fortify it on any given condition. In fact, he has not much stag at all. Cypher is using his stag as currency to trade it for mobility at the moment. And I'm not sure if that's what he wants to do, because given the fact that ZenAku has been hitting all of these crazy rails, this could have been backfiring quite hard. But Cypher is able to fire back this game. Oh, nice shot there. Oh no! The shotgun recharge is quicker, but ZenAku's crosshair was placed on the model while Cypher's wasn't. Anyway, Cypher is able to trade it right back. And not just that, but also secure a major item. With 1 minute to go, 4 frags become an incredibly high mountain to climb for the Australian. But we'll see if he's a good hiker. The mountain just got a bit higher, as he lost out on the heavy. And he needs to make him quick and clean, but Cypher's not very easy to have, and not really having anything about that quick and clean stuff I just talked about. And there you go, Cypher finishes him off for a 12th time, bringing us to a 3rd map, I'm pretty sure. Boom, 13. ZenAku now calls GG. And that's it. Payback time, Cypher, and we get to see map number 3. And now we have Cypher Slash against ZenAku Scalebearer on the Molten Falls. So this will be the deciding map of the lower bracket final, and after that the big boss Rafa is waiting for the winner.
Bereit machen zum Kampf. beginnt in 3, 2, 1, kämpft.
Okay, so let's start on Cypher here. He has the light champion, and for once, it feels like gets the spawn over at the heavy arm. Immediately tries to deny some time vials. So there's less bull rush. There we go. That's all but one time vial in the backs of Cypher, and Cypher can plasma trail again. ZenAku is not having the railgun, but Cypher is not really paying respect to that by just shooting him from long range. No, and ZenAku could actually kill him here, but Cypher's second rail shot will not miss its mark. Mega is now... Cypher will rain down rockets from above. ZenAku gets his frag. And still is in good condition. Oh, and just completely pain trains over Cypher there. Cypher is getting the item, and Cypher is getting some damage, but Cypher's also getting hit by a lot more damage.
Führung übernommen.
So, well, Cypher lost 2 more frags to ZenAku.
Gleichstand.
Okay, give me 1 second. Cypher's being able to bounce back, get his 3rd frag. Oh, and deals huge amounts of damage. Loses out on the heavy. He could have killed him though if he landed the rail, but he could not. And in the end, yeah. They are back to square one. Cypher sitting on a commanding HP stack, while ZenAku sitting on the shotgun. Cypher now also got the heavy. Now he will use his speed advantage to go quickly forward. There we go, finding the big, hefty scale bearer. ZenAku is still making his way over to the Mega, but Cypher has the timing down to the millisecond and just nails the Australian. There is no way you're gonna get away with that. And again, Cypher dodges the bull rush like a torero. Perfectly played. 5 frags in the lead. Oh no, ZenAku fired the rocket too close, and as Icarus flew close to the sun, fell, so did ZenAku there. Oh, Cypher now is trying to make ZenAku pay for being down there at the Mega, but so far it's alright. ZenAku kinda just denied the item, he didn't really gain anything out of it, but it's okay. at his point of view, it's not too bad. I mean, rather play against the normally stacked slash than against the Solak stacked slash, right? Oh, but these rails from Cypher as he just rains down hell on ZenAku. No, I think he could have went for an aggressive push there, but maybe he feared the bull rush. And ZenAku bull rushes into the mega health, but Cypher picks it up right under his nose. And Cypher gets another frag. Cypher shows very perfectly how to play Slash against Scalebearer. A task that a lot of people, I'm confident, are very hard to fulfill. But Cypher is doing it masterfully right now. Maybe not all too masterfully. There was some damage, but everything from ZenAku missed basically, and Cypher just got the frag. Another 200 shotgun damage in 2 shots. Bye bye, big hefty guy. And there we go. ZenAku now in desperation mode, pushing in, trying to rush him as fast as he can and paying the price for it. Nice lightning gun again. 11th frag, and at this point there needs to be some sort of miracle as Cypher is not even stopping at all. He just keeps on piling on the body count. Cypher in his stride. Beautiful rail. Couldn't follow it up. ZenAku though can and pushes him off. The bull rush is doing work there. But Cypher is quick enough to mitigate all the area where ZenAku could hit him right away, and oh, he just wants to make ZenAku's life even harder and make a comeback completely impossible. With these frags, oh, it feels like there is no way for ZenAku anymore. And again, despite losing a frag, Cypher is being able to turn around the tide immediately. There's nothing you can do. Cypher is just hitting everything left, right and center. Doesn't even want to risk not making the jump, keeping the pace as high as he can. Cypher is... yeah, second name probably is speed at this point. Nice rail exchange. Oh, but Cypher is giving ZenAku the ZenAku treatment by hitting some nice hit and run railgun, but in the end, he overstayed his welcome. Oh, the wall was a bit stronger than the bull rush, and the railgun from Cypher found its mark again. And there it is, ZenAku throws in the towel. And after a huge onslaught, all the control and all those damage unreturned, it feels like, at this point, from Cypher. Cypher makes his way back up to the bracket, and ZenAku earns himself the 3rd place of the QCT PRO tournament.
Gewonnen.
I said tournament twice. Alright, it is what it is. So, and if I understood the rules correctly,